Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Adam and you're on the Collector Collective. Thanks so much for joining me here again today. So I'm really excited to continue on with my new playlist of Year in Review, where we're reviewing some of the hottest toy collectible items that are currently available. If you've seen my last video, you know all about the giveaway that we have going on. So if you haven't checked that out, check that out now. That's the first video in this playlist and the first video I released in November, where I unboxed the deluxe Barbie with 30 plus looks, who I've also got here with me today. But today I feel like I've bitten off more than I can chew, to be honest. I saw this advertised online and I bought it for the sole purpose of owning it. If you know me, you know I love collecting things, you know I love collectibles. I'm not a Barbie collector per se, but I guess now I kind of feel like you have to have 4 things from a set, and I think this will make my 4th Barbie that I have. So I think that makes me a Barbie collector now, but you know, obviously not one of the biggest Barbie collectors. I've seen plenty of Barbie videos out there, plenty of very passionate Barbie fans. Barbie does have a special place in my heart, and I do admire the total and utter collectability of the brand Barbie and everything from Mattel. I'll have some He-Man stuff coming soon as well, which is great. But first off, like this is a big box where you get a lot for your money. So it retails between $70 to $100 depending on where and when you're buying it. And it comes with so many things. There's 40 plus additional accessories, plus you get the doll with it. Now this is the only place where you're going to get this doll. You're not going to get her separately. She doesn't come in any other packs. And you know, she's in true Barbie extra style, wearing a little faux fur jacket thing and a black and white checkered outfit, but she comes with so much. Let's just have a good look down here. If you can see, like, I mean, there's so many things in this box, like starting with the doll down here. Then we've got a whole bunch of accessories, plus we've got the dressing table where, you know, she'll be dressing up. Fun function of that is it lights up. So that's what happens when you press it while in the box. I don't know if it's got a mode where it will work more permanently. She's got a little dog in the box as well, just down the bottom there. And a whole plethora of things, including a hanging stand, coat hangers, a couple of extra tops, a bunch of accessories which I love, several different jewellery items, tons of play makeup. For the doll, some sunglasses, hair, and hair accessories as well. So looks as though there's a lot to get through, and if you saw my last video and you know what a struggle it was to get her out, I'm imagining this may be quite similar. So I'm going to get straight into it. We're just going to check to see how much we get. There's 40 plus accessories, and I mean, just to show you, the side has a picture of the doll itself, and I do think, from what I can tell, she's quite pretty. On the other side here, you can see there are a list of everything that you get. On the back gives you some ideas of some of the things you have in this set. I'm not completely sure what all of it is. We'll be opening it and checking it all out there. So I'm going to figure out how to, just to kind of run through what's on the side here. Like, there's 4 different purses or handbags, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coat hangers, 2 different shirts, a separate pair of pants, 2 different necklaces, I think 3 or 4 different bracelets, a second handheld mirror with a hand case for her, a couple of bits of hair extensions, a bunch of doggy treats, a doggy treat dispenser, a secondary table with a model head on it. So many things here to unbox and get into. So now, like everything here, I think I can just separate the glue. Oh, alright. Now, I think this one's just going to slide out on the... Oh, okay. Now, and the boxing, but I'm not keeping this packaging. This is going straight to the recycling. Okay. Alright. Now, in the box, I guess warranty, product info, leaflet, nothing. Alright, so here, if you can see, I'll put it down here actually, you get a list of what comes through with the doll and the pack, and then ideas of how to make it work, little instructions on changing the battery. Nothing too exciting. Now there's so much going on here already. Like, how are we going to get this secured? Like, I'm not overwhelmed. Like, where do I begin? There's so many parts in the back, so I think I'll start by getting those out first. Oh, goodness me. Alright. Well, now, while I'm doing this, just to kind of talk about the collectability of this item, I think this will be highly sought after. I mean, people who may be collecting as you go or buying things later online. I think in a few years' time, anyone that's missed out on purchasing this as released will certainly be on the hunt for it on the whatever channels are available, eBay and so on. But if you've missed out in the beginning, especially at this time of year, because you might be buying gifts for other people, I'd certainly recommend going to one of these people who keeps your dolls mint in a box. Get her while she's around. I don't think there's been a huge production of this doll, although she's readily available with all these accessories and this whole play set. So I think, now if you haven't realized, it can take a few different tools to get a Mattel doll out from inside its packet. What's happening in the front there? Just trying to make sure I'm getting everything here disconnected as easily as I can. She might be falling out on the front. But again, kids, if you require scissors, tools, or any of those sort of things that I'm using, make sure you've sought parental permission or had your parents do this for you. Oh, alright, I ruined some of her extensions. Okay. Alright, that seems fun. I'm sure all this stuff is going to be a lot of fun for anyone. Oh, good, that's slid out on its own axis. Oh, is that a top or a skirt? It's probably a versatile item. You can do both. Alright, now here's something that I know I can manage. Clip that in. And now I'm just concerned about where I'm going to find room in my own collection for all this. Okay, I can see what's happened here. He's sutured into that plastic bit around the back. Few snips of scissors, make sure not to snip through any of those luscious purple locks. Oh, come on. And she's free. So that's everything. I've managed to pull it all out. So let's check out the doll installed. Alright, so first off, let's have a look at her. Again, all the extra range have their own look and style. They're fully posable dolls, down to knees. We've got lots of articulation, which again, I am most happy with. When it comes to toys, I prefer something that I can move around and pose. And she's got that strange faux fur jacket going on, which I'm not too sure about. I don't really like those hairs a bit kinked up, but wow, that is long. Let's just see. I'm just giving it a bit of a straighten from the packaging. I mean, you can always heat your doll's hair and straighten it, usually with boiling water. Again, children, do not do that yourself. There's plenty of tutorials as to how to sort out a kinked up doll's hair, which I highly recommend viewing because it can be quite helpful. She, as far as a outfit goes, minus the big puffy jacket, is coming through fairly basic. Okay guys, now if you saw that look on my face, that was a look of unbridled, sobering disappointment that I had not been recording on the smaller camera. So I've edited out, I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but I'm going to work it out. You know, I've done my best to showcase what we have here, so I'm going to quickly run through it one more time and see how we go. So this was meant to be the final shot, but after checking my pre-footage, there was no pre-footage. So now here is a bright green hair extension that says Fierce on it, which was one of the first things we unboxed. Here is the cute little bear brush or comb for your doll. Here is the clothes hanger on wheels with the additional coat hangers and little snakeskin top, and then a little frilled denim top. Behind, now then we've got the Barbie here with that fantastic blue, purple hair. And that's a secondary accessory that she wasn't wearing in the box, which I put on her, along with those star-shaped sunglasses. You take those off and you can see how pretty her face is. Unbelievably massively long hair, but I believe that that's well on point with these dolls. The seat itself, which looks like an ice cream sandwich in pink with Barbie Extra all printed on it. She sits nicely. I like the way her heels grab onto it. So here is the dog treat dispenser. Press that, get some dog treats out. Now it fits in place with a little star shape, which you can also see there as well. And obviously that's a giant lipstick. And get these guys back in there just because they're tiny and probably easily lost. Now here are a couple of spare handbags, plus there are a couple down here which I was going to leave in there, which I actually think I will. There's the little dog she comes with, which came with this, hold on, little headband. She looks very much like a pug. The headband doesn't stay on too well, but you get the idea. Very cute. And then here are some of the makeup accessories. So she's got this little Barbie bead powder poof with a thing on the back of it, a bow, a lipstick with a lid. Now all these have little thumb connectors, so Barbie can hold these. I thought that this was actually going to be hair curlers, but these are all little rows of lipstick. They've all got little Barbie bees on it, and then there's a makeup palette here with rainbow stars and clouds on it. And when you open it up, you got a little faux brush and then a few different colors, and that all nicely packs away in here. Here we have her phone holder and charger with several apps. On the back, a hand connector, and oh, there goes the phone. Now, so here are these really funny little pigtails in blue that actually matched the doll from my last video. And then the hairdryer that has the famous Barbie ponytail logo, again with a little thumb connector so Barbie can hold it. A actual mirror that reflects with a handheld moment, and here is the mannequin head and a second pair of sunglasses that you come with. So obviously for doing your weave. So now this drawer opens with 3 shelves, and this is another shelving unit, cupboard that clips open and closed. Wow, I'm so disappointed that I got this so wrong. With the video not being recorded, as I was showing you all this stuff the first time. So, and then, just for prosperity's sake, a tiny little purse, and then another small bag. So many accessories. You know, I couldn't speak more highly of this as a toy and as a collectible item, especially considering that it's got such fun elements. You get so many accessories plus a doll, and you can straight away start dressing her up and changing her around. I might just give her a different top, just, you know, for imaginative sake. And, oh, okay, but that's not everything, of course. She was the original top, but then here are all those other little accessories. So you get a perfume, 2 bangles, a pair of black shoes, and 2 other necklaces, which are going to stay in place where they are for now. Alright, I'll be back. So here she is in a slightly different top. I mean, I think it's a bit of a shame that she didn't at least come with a different pant or skirt option as opposed to what she has there, but I mean, I think with that big chunky chain and big earrings, she looks fantastic anyway, and that great big smile again. I think she's one of the prettiest dolls I've seen in a while. So what would I give this? I mean, I would certainly rate it about an 8 out of 10 all up. It is going to take up a lot of space, which would be my only concern. And then this I could not figure out. I thought maybe that goes in there. I just have no idea what may have gone into the top of this comb. And that's just got me bamboozled, and I'm sitting here thinking, well, what's that all for? But anyway, I mean, as you can see, the line goes together excellently. You know, if this is if you love Barbie, you'll definitely love this. So I highly recommend getting into it and seeing, how it goes. If you're collecting the Barbie extra range, you cannot miss out on this one. If you're looking to give something that's going to have multiple uses for someone, whether that be a child or an adult collector, this is certainly going to make anyone's day that you may be giving this to as a gift. So that's how it all looks from up above. I absolutely love it all. Okay, so this is it. This is everything set up. Now I actually figured it out by looking at the box. This hairbrush that I was worried about is actually a leg for the hairdressing station. So I got it all under control. So this is how it all looks when you kind of got it set up. So this would be a great piece to have around. I highly recommend it again for any collector or anyone who might be buying it for any child. It comes with so many interactive and fun things. And it's sure to cause hours of enjoyment for play or otherwise. And I'd certainly recommend going out and getting them while you can, because I do know the pain of leaving something on the back burner before going out and purchasing it. But I think that's about where we're done, where I'm done here today. So thanks so much for joining me again. It's been an absolute pleasure. Just remember to keep an eye on my giveaway that we have here at the Collector Collective. I'll be coming up with plenty more content over the coming month. So if you have enjoyed what you've been watching, remember to click like and subscribe. And that should be about it. So till next time, keep collecting. See you soon. Bye.